Well, that means that there's 2.5 hours. That's all we have to offer.
I see. So if you did it, you just can't do that.
Well, they're doing like 90-minute classes.
Right,
I
that's what
can't
I'm
do
saying.
that,
You can't
yeah.
do that. So instead of a 45-minute class every day, it's a 90 class every other day.
But at the same time, like they're all in PLTs where they all use the same lesson and they teach the same class twice a day. And I'm not trying to like, oh, it's not fair and woe is me, but honestly, like it's just not fair. Like I do think that special education services needs to rethink this and give us at least one day a week of planning. Because my puny hour a day isn't gonna get me anything, that's the most I've gotten in my 8 years of teaching, but it's not gonna get me anywhere.
Especially now,
So,
because it's gonna take so long to make things.
what's that? I think on the other side of this right here, there's some mini erasers.
This is reminding me so much of what I saw in Shrewsbury. Your Pam, right, the woman in Shrewsbury, it was a larger group. She had a staff of, I'm not kidding you, including one-on-ones, because they would come, because she had one, like, if Kwame went to a regular ed class, they would have a one-on-one, or a two-on-one. And they would be down there, and then in that classroom, though, there were usually at least 4 they call them
Yeah.
parents. And Pam would sit there at her computer, and occasionally I'd see her have a student with her, but otherwise the parents did everything.
I know a couple of teachers in Wake County that are like that. I'm not. I mean, obviously, like if the kids were here, each of you would run a station that is related to what we're working on. So like that, like say like Elaine's station would be like related content. So whatever I taught in geometry that morning, she's reinforcing it. And then they would come to me twice a day for IEP goals. And then they would come to you for fluency. So I would give you IEP goal materials that they've already mastered, and you would just flip through with them. Because technically IAs aren't supposed to teach new skills, but I'm like half tempted to give you London so you can do some Wilson with her because I think you would be more of a benefit than I would be. So we might do maybe like 2 or 3, or like do maybe an AB schedule with her, especially as we're teaching blends. Not that I don't know how to teach blends, but you are trained in a specific program that would be probably more beneficial for her than what I could do. So we might talk about that later. But I do know some teachers that hide in a corner, especially when it comes to behaviors and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, Pam, but I mean, Pam had a huge, she had like 20-something kids.
That's how my aunt is in New Hampshire.
Yeah, and so she oversaw all those kids, and like I said, they come to her, but she had such a huge staff. I mean, this woman never could complain because the staff that she had was so amazing. I will say, they did a great job.
My other thing, and my other issue is, I have to hold an IEP meeting for each of my students within the next week. So when am I supposed to do that? Because if I do that, then I'm not teaching. So I guess I'm gonna have to schedule them for the individual times and see if I can get them squeezed into there, because they're not supposed to take more than 30 minutes each. So it's just gonna have
so it could be during their.
I'll just have to email out to parents like, hey, I have to do these OISS meetings. They're going to be on. I'm going to try and schedule them all for the same
5
day.
times 8
I'm going
equals
to say
40. So
from 10:45 to
see
3:05,
that
that's all we're doing. We're not
5 times 8 equals 40.
Next Tuesday, I have to cancel all of our individual sessions because I have to leave.
8 times 5 equals 40. So you see?
It all work out. Like, I'm still just like really struggling with this. We'll see how today goes. I do plan on doing a feedback session with parents on Friday to just kind of ask them like, hey, like, what's working for you? last night though that I got into a fight with Nakasha's mom. Like a screaming match fight.
You actually
Like, it
slept
was-
last night?
Yeah. So,
I mean, I'm not trying to be
no,
funny.
I did have to take some Benadryl last night to put myself to sleep because my brain just, I was like just so emotional this weekend. And I don't think it's because of the pregnancy. I just think it's, I'm
Because of
really
this.
nervous about this. Like my nerves are really torn up.
And you know what, in industry, instead of saying constructive
And Daddy
criticism, it's called lessons learned.
made cookies.
Yeah.
Did he?
And
No,
then
and
he
it
bought a
changes
pine
the
candy and
whole
we already
mindset
had candy. Then he bought
Why
strawberries
all
and then
emailing,
I bought
talking,
this
whatever.
big bag of
Yeah.
Starburst.
And,
I love Starburst.
My dad.
You know what?
ate
You know what I got on Friday?
And that might
2 big
be-
boxes of cookies,
It also,
I got
doesn't give
chocolate
as
chip
much
and fudge
power to
stripes.
the parents
Mhm.
by saying,
They were delicious.
criticism,
I
you
have a
say,
toy that it's a
let's,
shocking that
get
it's a
I've
fudge
broken some
stripe
feedback
Uh-huh.
lessons
and it
learned,
looks like
Okay,
fudge
that's a good
stripes
idea.
and it's named Fudgy
how
Stripe.
this
Oh,
week went.
really?
I love your
Me and
insight
my
on
dad
stuff.
made the cookies.
You're gonna be my massage.
Because I stayed
This is
at
all
my mom and
not
dad,
all of it, but a lot
my
of this
mom
is
and
my
sister,
husband.
me and my
Uh-huh.
dad and
He's been
sister went to
Quality.
our
Yeah.
cousins I stayed
So,
home because
I love
and
all
I
that
played with
verbiage. It's more
because I wanted to
positive,
stay with my
more
friends.
collaborative.
Uh-huh.
Because last time I went,
I'm gonna
I
work on
didn't
some more
really have
slides.
anybody to go with me,
Uh-huh.
play with me. So, but my big cousins were there, and it's like
That's fun.
I went.
You do?
Mm.